Hey everybody, welcome to your boy Qbaby's Let's Be Honest. I'm joined again with, my special guesses.
Ty Monique, hey.
My name Lil Kid.
So, today's topic is going to be about why don't I keep, no, why do some people treat their spouse like a child? That's what the topic is for today. So, I'm going to bounce from you to him. So, what do you think the reason is?
Whew. Well, I wouldn't say per se, my opinion, it's no one treating them like a child. It's when you repetitively have to say the same thing over and over and over. Then okay, it starts sounding like you're nagging. Oh my God, you sounding like a mom.
Yeah.
And we'd be like, well, if you would have heard me the first time, I wouldn't have to repeat myself.
Oh, okay. Spicy. Okay, D, what about you?
I think what I get out of a lot of this is manipulation. You know,
Big words. Let's hear. Go a little deeper on that.
Some men like talk to their women like in a way they talk to their kids, and they shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just 'cause you yell at your kids some type of way, and they understand, I guess, by the way, it depends on the parent too, you know what I'm saying?
True.
Different parents are different with their kids, you
Okay.
know, and how other people treat their kids, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, my personal view on it, like, I think when it comes to the concept of treating your spouse like a child is foolish, in my honest opinion. Like, I don't think either side, whether you're the man or the woman, should be treated like a child, period. Because at the end of the day, that is where the one thing out of all things with both of y'all coming together is equal. Y'all both are grown individuals. Y'all both are held accountable, to a standard, And y'all both are definitely counted upon to, do your duties, whatever it may be, whether it's the financial, whether it's the taking care of the household, And a lot of people don't like the gender roles, but gender roles are there for a reason. A lot of women get mad, or a lot of dudes get mad about having to do those roles. The thing is that it's not saying that the man can't help the woman, take care of the household, like cleaning, sweeping, mopping, folding clothes, washing clothes, helping take care of the kids, or nothing like that. Or the woman working a job to help him pay some of the bills because he's struggling a little bit or whatever, and he's trying to get himself up to where he can be able to do the financial burden of taking care of everything or whatever like that. But in the large spectrum of it is that when it comes to you dealing with a man or when you're dealing with a woman, it's not about treating your person less than like a child. You know what I'm saying? Like when we had the podcast last Friday. You know what I'm saying? Like you heard my cousin that hopped on the podcast. He said that to him women are like children, like his child. You know what I'm saying? They can't do any wrong.
Fair.
And for me, women can do wrong just like men can. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about balance. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to it, you know what I'm saying? I hold men and I hold women accountable for their actions.
As you should.
You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes down to that, when I talk about that depth of the gender role, is that you hold a man to a standard of being able to provide. Like a man should be always in a position to be able to take care of his woman and take care of his children. You know what I'm saying? A woman's number one thing is to be able to be the nurturing, caring, you know what I'm saying? To be able to be like, I don't know how to put it, like, she's the one that teaches the children about emotional support. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to our emotions, the mother has always been the one that understands it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That understands that better. The man is the one that put the structure and the hard work. Because like when it comes down to those kind of relationships, it's about good cop, bad cop. You can't have two good cops.
Discipline and all that.
Yes, that's the reason why when it comes to those kind of things, whenever you are good, when there's two good cops in the house, you know what I'm saying, no structure can be formed. Or when it's two bad cops, no structure can truly be formed. That's the reason why you have bad adolescents, you know what I'm saying, that wild out, that do stupid things and things like that. You have to have the balance. The father has always been the villain until the children get older and understand that him being that villain was to help with the structure of making sure they become good, genuine people. You know what I'm saying? The mother has always been the angel. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the devil and the angel together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yes.
That's the best way I can say it. Like in my personal opinion, like the father is supposed to be like the devil to the children because the children should fear the father, so that they never ever disrespect the mother. You know what I'm saying? Because if the children know that if you disrespect mom and mom say clean your goddamn room, guess what? Get your ass and go clean your goddamn room. You know what I'm saying? Like I shared, you know what I'm saying? I shared a video like not too long ago of a father that had a daughter or a son, one of the two. I didn't get a chance to see the child's face or whatever. And mom was talking about cleaning the room. She was like, "You can't tell me what to do, woo woo." And the father got home, and the first thing he did in the room, he's like, "Oh, so you want to clean up your room like your mom told you? You want to disrespect your mom and all that?" He grabbed the fucking laptop, broke that bitch. He was like, and then he got her phone, smashed that bitch too.
I swear that's something I would do, and I did.
And then guess what? It wouldn't even fall. He was like, you know what? You don't even deserve a fucking flat screen TV that's up in here. Crashed that bitch and stepped on it. Make sure that bitch didn't work no more.
Boy, I sling everything off.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? But in your case, you know what I'm saying? You're a single mother that's having to take on these masculine roles, and it can be dangerous sometimes.
Very.
Because you get used to being in that role, and that's what a lot of single women that have no choice but to be in that role. Like, I know in your case, from what you have told me, you know what I'm saying, one-on-one, is that you wish the father could have been more into your son's life to help with the structure and the development of him into his manhood, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's one thing I truly respect, you know what I'm saying, the fact that you wanted that. And a lot of women want to take away that aspect. Like, a lot of women probably don't understand why men are hard on children, is because they have to be hard on the boys, because they have to be able to handle that in the world.
I was about to say, and look at the real life world, like it's not gonna be like walking through flowers.
Yeah.
Like I be trying to explain to everybody, like being a child. Well, it's 6 now, but at the time it was 5 for like 11 years. I'm youngest with everybody older than me and being sheltered from everything. On top of being a military brat, so you really can't do anything. So when my dad finally get honorably discharged, oh Lord, dang, people really act like this? A whole different atmosphere going on. Like, I didn't like it, because that is not what I grew up to and around.
I can understand.
But that's definitely life, and I did not want that for my child, because I don't want them to get blindsided, because I feel a lot of the stuff that I went through too, besides typical daddy issues and all that type of other stuff, was I've been sheltered, and then once I got up age and I'm able to leave out these doors, then I went out and seen everything that I missed out on.
Yeah, I can understand.
Pay for it, but the best I can do is just try to help everybody else and not make the same mistake.
I can understand that. What about you, D?
What we talking about?
Like, far as like, you know what I'm saying, the way that the foundation, you know what I'm saying, when it's come to like the child raising of like children, and you know what I'm saying, and the fact that having two parents that's able to complement one another in the child raising for that, because you know what I'm saying, in some relationships, you know what I'm saying, like the man is treated like a child, more like, or even the woman is treated like more like a child. It's pretty much trying to like treat your spouse that she's not like a child in your relationship to make them feel less than. It's just like if you had a girl or whatever that you're with or whatever, and she start treating you like she would treat a kid.
Saying like one of them when they talking about how when women make more money than men, how they get to acting.
Yeah, like
They really start acting like that in here.
Bars. I gotta give you a head. That was bars right there. Thanks.
So we talking about how men is upset about they woman making more money than them.
No,
making them feel less than.
It's pretty much kind of like you being a man, right, in your relationship with your girl.
Yeah.
And she treats you like a child. Or in the reverse spectrum, you treating her like a child. Not saying you would, but just using those two spectrums and talking about those two spectrums.
So, man, I'm
let me be ratchet one time.
No, it's just your personal take on a woman treating a man like a child. Like if a girl started babying you, like, let me cut your food up, even though you can cut it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what?
Or disrespecting you while you have company in the house and everything. Did I
We was just talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give your perspective on it.
Look, like, I wouldn't want my woman to talk to me like a child, because, you know, that'll make me go into a mode where I'm going to start thinking negative, and I ain't going to think about what I say.
Be like, dang, got me from my kids.
Just imagine a woman just got your legs up in the air and just giving you a good white leg like a baby.
Hell no.
Or imagine when y'all having sex, she got your legs in the air.
Oh, hell no.
And that's that booty eating.
I'm dead.
I'm dead too.
Hey, I'm sorry.
The shit that just came out y'all.
Yeah, they masculine.
Hey, bro, that's some demasculating stuff right
I'm
there.
like, dang, they got me turned more feminine. Like, I'm scared.
Hey, we.
Like, damn, she don't
But like, just going a little bit more depth on like what you think, like as a man, to have a woman that's treating you like a child.
I feel like we should have that respect for each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not about to sit here and listen to a woman talk to me like I'm one of her kids and raising her voice at me, because that's not going to solve nothing. So we need to talk as adults instead of her. I'm going to let it be known why she's talking to me like that, you know. And I want to know what her response is before I know how to react next time.
You said talk to me, not at me.
Okay. Smart. Hey, smooth. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you think in your personal aspect, like being with a man that teach you like a child? Like, how do you think, you know what I'm saying, you can like communicate better for him to understand? Like, look, I'm not your child. We are partners in this, and we're trying to move forward on making things better.
Like, hey, cool, let's take this back, and we're going to have to cool off, because this got a little heavy, and I don't appreciate how we over here at each other right now.
Hey, shoot, he said the same thing. He was like, bro, that's a good ass question. You stabbing right now.
Ways. We could, like, go in separate rooms, cool off, so we know how to answer the question better. Or, if you don't understand, I can elaborate better, and if it's what I'm saying or how I'm saying it, say something and don't let me keep saying it. Otherwise, I wouldn't know that I'm trying to talk to you like a mother, because I'm trying to talk to you.
Okay.
So, sometimes it could be out of perspective, because that's something that you don't want to hear or talk about or have that conversation.
Okay. Because in my personal opinion, and you know what I'm saying, personal thoughts on it, you know what I'm saying, I think communication is probably very key. But I think the scary thing about that though is that a lot of men can't be genuinely honest with a woman because of the backlash that he'll get. Just like if a man told you what his standards is, not you personally, but just using you as an example, like majority of women would attack him for having those standards for what he wants.
Exactly, and that'll show you their maturity level, who you dealing with, who you talking to too. Like, yeah, that ain't who I'm looking for. But too, let's go back to the my initial of the episode. Why is they moving so fast in these relationships? Because you should be feeling comfortable at some point and be like how we are and able to talk about anything, and there shouldn't be no issue regardless.
But the difference is between them and like people like myself or even the higher tier guys, you know what I'm saying, is that it comes down to options. If they don't really have options, they have to accept things for what it is. That's the reason why you get a lot of guys that will say, I'll just accept her how she is. Like, she can treat me like shit. She can degrade my name. You know what I'm saying? She can act like I'm less than, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's sad to say. It's just what it is, though, as far as the way things are set up. You know what I'm saying? Because some guys have to accept a woman, you know what I'm saying, whether she want to. Like, a guy can be as sweet as he want to about it, of saying, baby, I want us to get in shape together. She'll automatically flip it and switch it and be like, oh you saying that? You know what I'm saying? Automatically go defensive.
But that's when he'll relax her mind, and because she's self-conscious in that area.
Yeah, but the thing is that a woman get aggressive when they switch to it, and it causes a problem, so it makes him shut down. like the weak-minded men that have to, like the nice guy, he end up shutting down and he'd be like, you know what, I'm just gonna let it go, like, I just have to accept it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's where the mindset come. And then as the years go by, the woman be like, oh man, I wish I can get in shape, because they see their friends or they see their children like doing these things and they be like, I want to do it too, but they wait till it gets to the point where a man reaches a certain age where it's that, I call it the fuck it system. When a man reaches a certain age, he got that fuck it system. He's like, I don't give a fuck. You know what? Fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be, you know what I'm saying, something that's unattractive to me, you know, I guess we're not going to be having sex. And she'll probably be okay with it because 9 times out of 10, she's probably not screwing him anyway.
Yep.
But that's where that you know what I'm saying, that fuck it system come in. And like, I know an old man that I worked with for like, I'll say a good 4 years. And he told me something that literally tore my heart apart. Because he said, I've been with this girl for over 40 years. And in that 40 years, 25 of those years, I have been sexless. 25 years, no sex. 25 years, no sex from his woman.
Gotta take a sip out that one.
I mean, I'm telling you, like 25 years, like
Under the same roof?
under the same roof. Like, and guess what he does?
Is something wrong with her sex drive?
I don't fucking know. I don't think that's the case. But I'm telling you, like literally, she does not fuck him, suck him, none of that. I mean, no kind of thing is going down.
That's a waste.
Like, it's just, when he get paid, she get paid. She take his whole entire check, she'll pay the bills or whatever like that, and whatever the mystery gods do with the rest of the money, you know what I'm saying, as long as he get his little side piece, like it's kind of like the old ways, where a man can give his check to his woman and she'll take care of all the bills and give him some money to go spend it, and you know what I'm saying, do whatever he want to do with it. And that's what I'm saying too, right there. That's where love can be blind. And I even talked to him about this question. I was like, bro, so you telling me that you work all these hours? I mean, he put in massive hours.
And
I'm talking about every bit of $3,000 checks. $3,000 checks every 2 weeks.
what is he, like Betty White? Like a piece of woman better than none at all?
Bro,
the role switch?
Like I said, when you have because see, the thing is that a lot of people don't realize is that a female can make you either better or make you less than.
Yeah.
And the thing is that she has manipulated the fact that he's with a woman that take care of all the bills. Like, she makes sure all the bills are paid when he give her the check. But what happens to the other money is a mystery. And the only thing he can tell me is he got the happy life, happy wife thing, and that the fact that he just understand that if she can have the money, you know what I'm saying, she can do whatever she wants with it. And it's like he's in an accepting mind frame where he has to accept the fact that he's not getting sex from his wife. But then as over the years of him working with me, he was like, you know what? I'm tired of hearing you all your damn stories. I was like, what you mean about my stories? He was like, because you always talking about how much pussy you getting. I ain't had that in 25 years and I don't like it. I was like, he was like, you know what? I'm gonna do what you've been doing. I was like, what you talking about? Because I showed him a picture of me being a fat fuck in August. And he was like, you know what? I see that you're losing weight. You know what I'm saying? You got yourself in shape and all that. And I can see how the girls treat you around here. You know what? I'm gonna get myself in shape. I'm gonna drop some weight. I'm gonna tell my wife after I get down to a decent, good weight, I'm gonna tell her if she gonna fuck me or if I'm gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody gonna fuck me.
I'm clapping cheeks.
Yeah, like he said that to me. I was like, bro, I was like he had me feeling so bad for him when he was talking to me. I was like, bro, I literally, like, bro, I would be your fucking wingman at a bar.
25 years, but ain't no win.
Bro, he's like 60 years old.
You might as well let that little
65, somewhere in there. But to go that long.
He is loyal.
Bruh, like, simp is real.
Seriously real. But I just said the one who just passed away. Yeah, that happens.
It's tough. Like, and it breaks my heart that he had to go through that for so long. I'm like, I want my bro to get some money. When I say money, I'm talking about get some monkey from his fucking. He need to butter his girl's buns. it has to happen. Like the fact that she's going 25 years, no butter and buns, and still got a nigga that's faithful like that. I'm like, that's tough. Like she got the ultimate simp right
Oh
there.
man, she got that.
I mean, like, ain't that some like royal pimp shit? Like,
she did that. I don't know if you seen that Snoop Dogg old throwback Bossing Up movie.
bro, like she turned into like,
These women, boy, I'm telling you.
bro, I ain't gonna lie, her finesse game is so good. I ain't never seen no finesse game like that.
I'm over here.
And when I say,
them old school.
and look, this is what makes it even further worse. When I say this nigga is faithful. When I say this man will work extra hours just to make sure he got the bread, to make sure she's good. That he using his life insurance type shit. You know what I'm saying? His insurance that he has and paying for her insurance on top of that. Like everything is pretty
Hey,
much.
ask him if his brother's still alive.
I'm just saying, like, that shit is deep.
Yeah, that happens if you know how to do the job well. You just have to make sure that he's a monogamous one.
But we're gonna take a quick little break, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you tune back in, you know what I'm saying, for part 2 to this, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna rip back into it. You know what I'm saying? One love.
Hey,